Hey YouTube, I'm gonna make a little bar art today. I put together a small bar in my basement and put in some overhead lighting, but one thing I think I want to do is on this wall, make kind of a display, so kind of walk you through what I plan on doing. So luckily I'm a beer club member and like to dabble in different types of beer, so what I plan on doing is breaking the unique logos out and then gluing up the cans in this manner. And I plan on having rows of it backlit by some string lights. So first thing we'll do is get these cans glued up, and then we'll work on building out a frame to get them mounted on. So I knew I wanted to build out towers of 5 to 6 cans. I also wanted to make sure that it wasn't overwhelming with how many pieces I was going to have to make for my frame. So what I decided to do was kind of break out the cans, because I had a few duplicates of like cool designs that I didn't want super close to each other or on the same level, anything like that. So I'm breaking off all the pop tops. You might see little hands in there as well, helping me out with some arts and crafts. But just using regular super glue gun here, stacking them up as straight as possible and making sure that they dry in place. The only thing that was really tricky here was, the cans aren't going to move very often, but some of them didn't hold as good as others. So kind of while making sure that I was moving them around, not breaking them apart. But overall, they turned out pretty well. Well, we got our towers made. Now it's time to work out what the frame's gonna look like. So I'm kind of just using some leftover wood slat pieces that I had to build out the frame. Well, we ended up getting all of our pieces cut to 28 inches. Got our top and bottom caps marked out to nail them to. Air compressor out with the brad nailer. Get this put together. Layout here will allow for about a 1/4 inch gap between each of the cans on the frame. Alright, so as you can see, we got this French cleat put on here. Now next stop is to get the cans glued on. So here I'm trying to use hot glue gun again to get these cans on. I was having some problems with it just because I couldn't press too hard on the cans without crinkling them. And if I press too hard on where they're joined together, the glue would sometimes break apart. So I went with some super glue and some contact spray. That really let it get on and set pretty well. You don't need a whole bunch of holding strength, just enough to make sure that as it kind of gets bumped around or moved around a little bit, it's not falling apart. So getting our lights on now. Got this spool of groove lights off of Amazon. It's a 16 footer. A lot of these things come in 25, 100 feet, but it was just Black Friday, so it was a good deal. They're like $10, come with their own controller, power source, but gonna pretty much run it around the border of the whole thing. It might have to go around like 1.5 times, which is fine, but pretty much just route that around and it should plug in and light up. Coming along pretty good. All right, final product before it's mounted. Got the LED lights going all the way around it. We'll put her on the wall and see what she looks like. So I got the lights finally installed and mounted on the wall. And right now I got it on sound settings, so as you're playing music, the lights will, obviously play along with it. But happy with the way it turned out, and It just makes the bar a little bit more personalized, so hope you like it.